sure you've done a few of these before.
Well, I'll see you the other side of the screen.
Okay, that's great. I'm recording.
So let's talk about Janet and John, because you were that's been your sort of radio incarnation for many people, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been a fascinating thing, and actually even this morning when I was feeling a bit glum, because it took a while for this news to sink in, you know. Yesterday we heard about lunchtime that he passed away, and as the day went on yesterday I sort of got sadder and sadder as I got more and more used to the idea. And then this morning woke up pretty sad, turned the radio on, and there was actually Outfield FM playing a Janet and John story, and although, you know, I was in it and I know it very well, it cheered me up. It's still a funny thing to listen to, and all I had to do was sit there and wheeze and laugh, and Terry did all the hard work, but you know, he needs someone to bounce off, and his skill is so brilliant at lifting words off a piece of paper that, you know, most other people could read, might be mildly amusing, but he made it really funny, and he was genuinely amused by it all. I don't think he could have worked if he wasn't sort of, you know, true to his soul, as it were, and really enjoyed it rather than try and pretend to be laughing.
It is Pauline. One Uckfield resident who was very familiar to anyone who listened to Wake Up to Wogan is John Marsh. And John, you were a newsreader on the show. You became the famous John as in Janet and John, and the legendary comedy act that was.
Well, I was lucky to be born with the right name, or christened with the right name, I think. That and the ability to wheeze a lot. And that was my contribution to the Janet and John stories, really. They started and raised a huge amount of money. They got more and more risque as they went on. But the great thing was that if you didn't understand the double entendres, it was fine. Like children, they weren't offended, they didn't ask awkward questions of their parents, so we got away with it. Terry's the only person that could have got away with reading stuff like that out.
But needless to say, this is a very sad time for you, obviously.
Yeah, it's a sad time. Yesterday we didn't hear the news until about lunchtime, and then as the day went on, I found it got sadder and sadder. And I don't really know why, because of course everything on the television and the radio was in praise of Terry, and quite rightly too. But this morning I woke up feeling a bit sad.